Yeah, but is it like the only real logical rematch for the only logical fight for me right now is Izzy. I've held the spot as one twice now in the last like 4 or 5 months, and that's the fight he just lost his contention to the title. That's a fight for me. That's really the only fight that I am interested in at the moment. Yeah, it's very hard for me to be interested in anything else.
I'd like to see him stop. I mean, I'd like to see him stop, if I'm being honest. Because if he goes and fights somewhere else, it's like he's fighting somewhere else now. When everything that we have come to learn about Anderson and everything that the Spider was UFC related. Mm-hmm. And I always think that as our legends go on and they get done and they go to other organizations, I think it changes things a little bit. Like Fedor never came to the UFC. So all the Fedor intrigue was always surrounding what could have been. So it doesn't matter if he goes to Bellator, Strikeforce, Ryzen, all the things that he fought in. It didn't matter, right? That was what he did. Pride, M1 Global. It didn't matter. It was never in the UFC. I think Anderson is so tied to the organization that you want to see his fights there. And then when it's done, be done there, like not somewhere else.
Nighters and Maria. Yeah.
Volta. Isso aí, felizinho. 3. Volta aí. 4. Isso aí, perfeito. 5. Aí. Boa, perfeito. 7. Vai! Boa.
I don't really care about belts. I just want to go there. Like I've told you guys, it's all about the mantelpiece, scalping people, taking heads, all the greats of this era. I fought Romero when I had no reason to fight him, no logic. Even Eugene was like, I was like, nah, we need to fight this guy. And I convinced Eugene, and we convinced Dana. The UFC didn't want to put that fight on. I'm going for everybody. Everybody can get it. Everybody can get it, so they can't run. I'm taking all the heads of this era, so when it's all said and done, they know who's the one. Is he even got a fight scheduled? I'm about to do what he hasn't done in over 10 years, which is jump up in weight. I didn't go recycle all my old opponents and scrap them or find new lower tier guys to fight. I just said, it, I'm gonna go up. So I'm gonna do what he hasn't done in over 10 years. I'm gonna do it in just under 3 years. Wow, amazing. And I don't know, I mean, depends who his next fight is, but I've seen the guy live. You can look at his last 5 fights. Tell me he's not washed. Not to me, no. For the appeal of the fans, maybe, but then I'm the light heavyweight champ. The story is like, right, he went up to heavyweight, he up, he's coming back down to light heavyweight to claim back what's his. And there's this troll who's been with him for the last year and a half, telling him he ain't after he started it. And then, yeah. So it doesn't lose much luster for me. Like I stick to my guns. I have work to do, and I'm gonna get my work done. So it won't lose luster for me. It'll just be a nice story of a falling king trying to come back and reclaim his throne.
If he think like this, he's wrong, you know. Why Jon Jones don't want to fight in 205 anymore? Because he's afraid of me, you know. That's why he moved to heavyweight. This is the reason. So it's not easy fight for Adesanya. It's gonna be harder fight. But I don't care what he thinks. I will prove, if they make this fight, I will prove him that he is wrong, you know. He will go back to his category really fast.